A suspicious package arriving in Vancouver by mail from China recently raised alarms and forced law enforcement agents into hazmat suits. 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds of carfentanil, a synthetic opioid.
It is skin permeable, of course. It takes 20 micrograms to be fatal to a person.
That deadly amount is smaller than a grain of salt.
And this is the second carfentanil seizure in Vancouver. The first one was at Vancouver International Airport. The second one was here.
An Associated Press investigation found that the deadly opioid is unregulated in China and readily available on the internet. The drug can be shipped worldwide, an elephant tranquilizer thousands of times more potent than heroin that has killed unsuspecting drug users in Canada and the United States. But experts fear that in the wrong hands, it could be used as a weapon.
ISIS could order it commercially and use it against our forces and against our friends and allies in a terrorist scenario. So we need to work with governments to improve controls.
Experts say several countries have researched using carfentanil and chemicals like it as a knockout weapon. China, the Russian Federation, Israel, Czech Republic, the United Kingdom, the United States, and even South Africa. Russian security forces in 2002 used an aerosol containing carfentanil to incapacitate Chechen extremists and rescue more than 800 people held hostage in a movie theater. More than 120 hostages died after being exposed to the aerosol. Vladimir Stukhanov was rescued. His friend Boris Lapin had given him a coat.
Boris died but saved me. He gave me this coat and I used it to cover my face when the gas was released.
The difference between that incapacitating dose and a dose that will kill you is too narrow. So there's a huge danger that you'll get the dose wrong and that you'll kill the targets that you're trying to incapacitate.
Carfentanil is banned as a weapon by the Chemical Weapons Convention, but 12 Chinese companies offered to sell and ship carfentanil, suggesting breaking it up into small packages to avoid suspicion. The AP did not actually obtain carfentanil during its investigation. This chemical expert at a trade fair in Shanghai acknowledged the dangers. Manufacturing carfentanil is legal in China.
It's dangerous. But if we send by 1 kg, 2 kg, it's okay.
China last year banned 116 drugs and has cracked down on illegal manufacturers. Chemical industry officials are confident additional laws will help.
I think our domestic standards will be geared towards international ones because we have been paying attention to recent laws such as the new regulation on the safety management of hazardous chemicals.
The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration reports a decrease in seizures following China's ban last year on less potent drugs. Still, manufacturers in China remain aware that any ban is difficult to enforce.
They cannot control you. So many products, so many labs, they can produce, so how can control?
Despite the warning, U.S. drug officials remain hopeful that China will tighten the law allowing the manufacture of carfentanil. Peter Banda, The Associated Press, Vancouver.